Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Alexa. So for today, I'll be doing something that I've been wanting to do since 2020, and that is opening my commissions. So I'm going to be very open about why I haven't been able to open them back then, so stay tuned. It was a bit of a burden for me to open my commissions back then, even if it was quarantine and there was nothing to do. I love art, I enjoy it. But when I put it in a work perspective, I completely just distance myself from it. Which I know is a bad thing, especially when you want to earn money with your art. But you can't help it. Thinking about doing my hobby as work at an early age made me burn out really quickly. And every time I try to pick up a pencil, I just lose motivation. It was a very toxic relationship between my art and myself. Fortunately enough, I've gotten better now and I see art as something I can and will enjoy no matter what type of art it is. I mean, no matter what perspective I put my art into. Anyways, here I am drawing my profile picture for my portfolio, which I'm going to do on Cartco. Sadly enough, I wasn't able to record it. I tried doing it on my tablet, but it wasn't working out, and I didn't want to download any other recording apps on our family computers, so hope you understand. It was rough at first since I was going in blindly, and you can tell based on how I drew the first try. It took me 2 tries to figure out what I want as my profile, but in the end it paid off and it looked really cute. Like, not to spoil you or anything, but it is really cute. But, of course, there has got to be something wrong with the drawing. And I wasn't doing one of the most important rules of digital painting. Can you guess what it is? Yes, it's flipping the canvas. I wasn't flipping the canvas, and when I flipped it, that's when I noticed that the head was lopsided. It was lopsided. Don't worry though, I fixed it. Don't mind me looking at my mistake. I was just taking in how stupid I was for doing such a thing. One of the first things I struggled with a lot while starting my commissions was the pricing. I didn't know how to price my works, and I still don't know how to. I wasn't comfortable with what prices my parents were suggesting, and that put me in a mental block. 2 things that kind of helped me was looking at other artists' prices, artists where I felt like my art is kind of equal to theirs, and second one was to calculate the cost. I had my mother help me with this one because she herself said that I was underpricing my artworks. She told me that a completed piece of mine takes 1 to 3 days to finish, so I was extremely underpricing myself. But to be honest, I didn't know if I was underpricing or overpricing my works. I just genuinely enjoy making arts that I don't notice time moving. And I didn't know whether my work was good enough for the price that I'm setting it as. Which leads me to my next point, which is second-guessing my worth as an artist. Let me tell you, imposter syndrome sucks. I always get imposter syndrome and it sucks so much. I hate it. Every time I try to finish a piece, I just stare at it. I stare and stare until I start overcomplicating things for myself. I start thinking, did I really just make that? Why isn't it the way I wanted it to turn out like? And more thoughts like that. One thing that helped me the most is celebrating every time I finish a piece. Funny enough, I congratulate myself to set a positive view of my art. I started a while back, and to this day I haven't seen my art as something negative. Third is finding clients. Oh my god, I swear in my life, finding clients is such a hard thing to do, especially when you don't have a strong online presence. And there are scammers everywhere, which make me want to cry. Not really though. I try to join in on as much challenges and draw designer styles as I can to widen my network. and I engage with other artists. But I don't just engage to build connections. I engage with other artists because I love talking with other artists about artist problems. You get me? There are a lot more struggles that I can't really put up to mind right now, so I'll just leave it at that. Right now, I'm doing my logo, which I use for my Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter banner. And I think by now you'd be seeing my portfolio. My portfolio consists of three things, which is the artist where I introduce myself, and the frequently asked questions where I put the questions that people ask me frequently. Right now, I just put in the most common question that people ask me, which is, how did you learn to draw? So I just put it there. And next is the commission info button, where I put in my prices, my rules. I put in my email there, and what I can and can't draw. I put in my payment method. I put in my types of drawings, which is line art, colored, rendered, and fully rendered, and with background. If you scroll down more, you can see that I have headshots, which is 80 USD, and bust shots, which is 110 USD. And next is the full pieces. These are ranging from 230 to 310 USD dollars. USD is dollars. And then chibis, which is $60. And that's all. I linked my YouTube, my Instagram, my TikTok, and Facebook, and this is the commission form where the commissioner, they fill out this form. I got this idea from Blue Biscuits. And basically that's all there is to it. And me, I'm going to go rest now because it's 1 a.m. and I'm recording this voiceover, and I kind of have a sore throat because of all the talking. I'm still not used to the talking. So yeah, bye bye. So please forgive me for the outro. I still don't have an outro. I'm still editing, animating. I'm trying to make like an animation or an animation. It's what my mom suggested. So yeah. Also subscribe and like this video if you want to see more. Yippee!